Oh, you don't like that, do you? Hello. Here we go. Come on. Hello. Here we go. Quick, get professional. Stop mucking around with the camera. G'day, guys. It's Steelo. How are you? It is Thursday night. What are we? We're March, the 3rd of March. We're getting in there. Oh, Jesus, that was a bit loud. We're getting in there. It's the March before the long weekend in WA. If you're watching, it's a long weekend this weekend. I hope you've got some plans. If not, it's not too late. It's Thursday night. Look over at the missus. Ask where she wants to go camping for the weekend and get out there. G'day to all those that are tuning in. Big Jace, how are you? Jason says in... actually, big shout out to the brethren in Brisbane and beyond. Hope you guys are drying out over there. You know, we've been watching over here in the dry Western Australia. And, Jesus Christ, you blokes are getting flooded over there. It's not good at all. Roscoe, Aaron, how are you? Teen, how are you, mate? We hope everything's going on to our Queensland brothers and sisters. What do we got tonight? We got a few little products that just rolled in. It's great. I don't know what's happened in South Australia, but they've worked out how to drive the trucks around and the rails unblocked. So we're getting in there. Big John, how are you? Happy birthday for last week, Big John. Graham, g'day. Milo, how are you, mate? Thanks for tuning in. So what we've got, we're gonna go through a couple of things. Look, long weekend this weekend. If you've got kids and you're going to get them out there and have a little bit of a shoot, we got some of these. Look, and I had someone, before anyone rings up and hassles me, I run a Samsung phone. So if on iPhones, apparently there's a way that you can turn this around so the text all looks the same way. On a Samsung, you can't do it, that I'm aware. So if anyone else wants to have a go, give me a buzz. Thanks, Troy, for all your help last week. But we can't seem to get it to do it. The functionality out of the Facebook app on Samsung doesn't happen. Oh, no, not yet, Big Jace. It's still on its way. I'll give him a ring tomorrow, actually. I said I was going to do that last week. We'll give him a ring tomorrow and see where it is. Cubelling. Yeah, it's kind of the same as Cuba. But anyway, back to me. If you're out, Winchester, little Super X. Hang on, look at this. Kimbo, how are you, mate? Look, little Super X. I'll do that the right way. Little Super X PowerPoints, the 100-year anniversary. You would be mad not to buy a box of these just to have on the shelf. You'd think for 100 years they'd have something a little bit nicer, but no, it's cardboard, it's fashionable, it's cool. So from Winchester, some little PowerPoint rounds in the 22. Get the kids out there and get amongst it, which is good. Something that we've had also come in this week just recently, and I'm pretty excited about this because we go to a few field days. Oh, which reminds me. Oh, next week we're supposed to be at Wagen Woolarama and Wagen's just been cancelled. For anyone that's watching from Wagen or knows someone from Wagen, commiserations, guys. The committee does a great job in organising this every year, and unfortunately, you've just been shit canned, massively shit canned. So I know there's a lot of people probably still with a tear in their eye. We are as well. We've committed to a bit of extra stock that we normally carry to take down to Wagen. We're looking forward to seeing everyone down at Wagen and doing thermal displays and night vision and talking scopes and guns and licensing and all things camping and fun. And it's been shit canned, so no Wagen. So I heard you had no telehandlers to sell anyway, Kimbo. So you like that? Commiserations to all the guys at Wagen. You do a fantastic job. I hope you're not disenfranchised with it. And we're back next year, bigger than ever before. Yeah, it doesn't happen. They're on Samsung. There's a couple of little things that this doesn't do. But anyway, venison pies. Here we go. The boys from Hunt Catch Cook actually gave me a bit of a rev up and said, "Hey, we're busy. Can you please get on Facebook and do your live? When you finish this live, jump on to Hunt Catch Cook if you're not already on there and have a look at it." So you've got one machine then, Kim, because I don't have a lot of ammo. I've got that box. This is the only box of ammo we've got all week. The Super X. That's it. Nah, we've got a bit rolling through. For all the Winchester fans, we just had a Winchester delivery. 223 308 2250. Hey Jesse, how are you, mate? He's all back in the shop. Winnie BBs. So if you're a Winnie fan, we've just had a bit of a shipment of stuff. So come through for the weekend and we'll get you sorted with that. Shoot it and get another phone. Oh, this phone. Shoot this. No, I like Samsung. It's a Samsung thing, hey? Anywho, one of the cool things that's happened this week, I didn't know because, I've been busy with my head down, but one of our favourite brands of knives, the Old Timer. Hang on, look at this. Hang on, let me spin the camera. Boot. There's no 204, Glenn. We've got nothing. Scopes, we've got some. Hey, Scotty, all the way from Carnarvon. So the Old Timer brand. Now, this is a brand that's been around forever. Grandad probably had a knife very similar to this one. They have been made in China for quite some time. So the company that owns Old Timer, they were bought out years ago. Every field day we get hammered on, hit the flux capacitor, I reckon. Every year we get hammered like on, look, here we go. I want an Old Timer knife, but is it made in the USA, young fella? Well, fuck it. Now they are. So Old Timer have listened to a bit of public sentiment after, I don't know, probably about 20 odd years. And they're now doing a Old Timer made in the US. Don't ask me where it's made in the US because I haven't had time to look that up. These knives literally hit the ground yesterday. I've pulled one out of the box and it's very, very old school. So uses a traditional bone handle, which is good. Hey, Chatty, how are you? Scotty? Swear, mate, the swear jar would be overflowing here. I would be broke in a day. But nicely, highly polished mirror finish. Comes in a nice leather scabbard, just like the normal finger skinner. The problem is, though, and it's quite a heavy knife, eh? It's quite weighty. The old man and I were having a bit of a play with it before. It's got quite a good distinct edge on it, and it is very, very nice. They are a very, very nice knife. The rivets that, hold the bone handle on are old school. Like they're not like a machine rivet where it's all nice and perfect. The knife has in the handle a few imperfections, which makes it look pretty, eh? Because, when everything's perfect, it's not so pretty. That's what I tell my missus anyway. Boom. Hope she's not watching. I'll get in trouble. What steel is it, Roscoe? I knew you'd ask this because there's always something out there. It's a 1095 HC. You tell me whether that's any good. I mean, it's no rifleman knife. If you can get a rifleman knife, it will kill this. But it's not all of us are that lucky. So for the rest of us, we've got to get an Old Timer finger skinner. So there in the shop, we've got, they're called the Generational Series, by the way. So the Generational Series, we've got the old school traditional like single blade, I call it like a Stockies knife. They call it a Bruin knife. But, so we've got some of them. Like I said, the prices, they're about double and some of the traditional knives. So if you're chasing a cheap one, don't ring me and ask for a cheap Old Timer because that's not this. If you want the USA made one, the ones made in China are, these ones aren't, but they are nice. Make a great gift. Good little tuck away the side for you. The other thing that we've just had come through, and these are all imported. Hold that finger skinner. We've got a few more coming, Big Jace. These are red hot at the moment, and would you believe I've sold more than I've actually bought in because we've run out already. That's how popular they are, even though they're not a very cheap price-pointed knife. So, hey, Sean, how are you, mate? Hey, stay tuned, mate, because we've got you coming up here. The other ones that we've got coming through, it's a bit of a knife night tonight, so we've had a few knives come through, but Kershaw. So those that are familiar with the Kershaw brand of knives, probably all my old former mates, very, very high-spec military-grade knife company like SOG, all those sorts of good US branded knives. We've now got them through an importer who, luckily enough, is in WA, so very handy for us on the West Coast. We just give them a ring, get a knife straight down and get it out to you. So, exactly, good hustle. So, one of my favourite ones, I was just going through the book, and this is a really good one for the weekend, I reckon, but this is the Kershaw Camp 5. So, what I like about this little one is the Kydex pouch. So, you can weave this into a bit of webbing if you're, a webbing-orientated guy. Those that know what I'm talking about. We can chuck this onto a pack. You can weave it into some molly, chuck it into anything, chuck it under the seat of the ute, You can take this little belt clip off or you can wear it on a belt. So what I like about it is it's full metal tang. Roscoe out there at Rifleman Knives is going to ask me what grade of metal it is. Doesn't say, Roscoe. It's not stamped on here, mate. But it'll be good because it's Kershaw, right? Again, not as good as a Rifleman knife, but it'll be good. But the Baba Yaga, he's away. He's up, somewhere later. But what I like about it, the handles are very nice pointed and it tapers down, so you get a really good grip on it, really good handle. She's got a couple little knurlings on the top here so you can hold your thumb. So if you are using it as a working blade, like a camp tool, which this is what it's ideal for, you've got a good grip on it. It's a nice wide blade. So if you are going to be, yeah, they should be schmick, Roscoe, but it's a nice wide blade. So if you're skinning an animal with it, if you're filleting a fillet of meat out, it should hold up a bit of punishment. If you're, carving wood, trying to use it as a survival knife, this should do it. And the weight is actually surprisingly good. I really like this knife. It feels, I know you can't tell at home, but it feels really good in the hand. I have medium-sized hands. A lot of knives either feel too big or too small, but this one is just right. And I might take one of these for myself because it's a nice little knife. So again, make a good gift, or if you need one for the weekend, don't forget to pull in and ask for a Kershaw knife. The other one that's a little favourite, hey Porridge, how are you, mate? Is the little Kershaw folder. So we've got a whole lot of these little guys. Now these are very, very cool, and they have a very, very special feature that you're going to have to come into the shop to show you. But they're a single hand opening knife, and they're designed to hook into a pocket and open by themselves. Would you believe? So if you've got a rope or you've got hold of something and you want to, I've got myself commenting on myself. Whoever's using my page at home, where? Ask what you mean where. This is crazy. Get off my page, me. It's not me commenting on myself. So, Nico, how are you, mate? Price, mate, just PM us. All these will be on the website soon, and I'll be putting posts up on the price of them, mate, because I actually don't know. They're that new. But these new little Kershaw folders, look at this. It's like a little bit of a strip show, but have a look at this. So these have got a very unique function, and they're very, very cool for if you've got them in your pocket, you've got hold of a rope or something, or a animal that, whatever your scenario is. There's lots of things where I'm grabbing hold of a rope. I go, Jesus Christ, I want my knife to cut that away. You can just go like that, and it's out in your hand. Cut what you need to cut, fold that back up, chuck in your pocket, away safe for another day. So very, very cool bit of kit. It's not a spring assist. So for those that are going, oh, I think there's a spring in it. It's not a spring assist. There's no magical button on it anywhere that causes it to open. So before you ring up customs and the coppers and get them on me, I'll play by the rules. It's not, but it has got a really cool feature that allows it to do this. 101s, mate. We've got them on order. Ask the blokes in the good trucks on the East Coast. Da-da-da-da. Give us a ring, Ricky, after this, mate. But anyway, Kershaw knives, get amongst it. So on top of all the other stuff, we've got something else that you can watch. Now, you didn't see them, did you, Nat? No, I snuck them in there. So it's a bit of a gun day. We're going to have to ask. It looks like we're going to have to jump into something. So this is something very, very cool that we've had on order for a while. How long? Jesus Christ! About which bit? The opening bit. We'll do it later. Branding with them too. They are pretty cool. If you talk to a guy, I'll hook you up with a guy. We'll get you one across. So something I've had on order for quite some time, and I'm pretty excited, and I'm going to be pretty sad to see it go. Is a look, hey, Steve, I'm still a SOG fan, mate. Look, there's my SOG knife. It gets absolutely hammered. It's not one of these Kershaws though, and I think I might have to swing the other way. But no, it's a CZ Shadow 2. So these have been on order for quite some time. This particular gun has been on order, I reckon for about 2 years now. They're very, very popular, very, very hard to get. So it's the CZ Australian Orange Edition. So if you like orange, this is the gun for you. If you don't like orange, shut your eyes and imagine it. So what I like about the CZ, anyone that's got a CZ loves them. They're obviously a very well-known firearms company. If you're not into guns and you're watching this, who the hell's CZ? They're like the Mercedes of the gun world. They've been around for a lot of time, a lot of years, building guns, perfecting guns. They are very, very good. These guys run like an extended magazine, so extended magazine bottom, so you can grab them out of the magazine pouches. So if you're shooting things like prac pistol, IPSC, they're good to go. It's got like an extended mag release here, so you can find it without breaking a grip, which is very good. We like that as well. Fibre optic sight, look, that has been cleared. Can you point guns at people on camera? Probably not, but look at that. Fibre optic sight, adjustable rear sight. So again, if you're missing off because you're having a bad day like me, you can adjust it to go where you want to go. And the trigger is very, very light. Very light. Pick rail on the front, so you can put optics on the front. You can put, it'd be a bit hard to see an optics on the front. You can put a torch or a laser on the bottom. But these are very nice. This one comes with 3 mags. and very, very good to go. Single action, double action for those that are going to ask. How does it go? Single action, double action. But they are pretty. They are very, very pretty. And this is a very, very pretty example of a very pretty gun. Very heavy, well-balanced, all steel. So if you're one of those all-steel sort of guys that wants an all-steel gun, sorry, I should put it up here while I'm talking about it. If you're one of those guys that wants an all-steel gun that weighs a bit, this is the go. K-bar, yeah, put on the K-bar pistol, 9mm, Steve. 9mm with 3 magazines and a somewhat of a case. Sean, I hope you're still watching. We're going to have a phone conversation about a case later. Tomorrow when it's knock-off time and it's, away you go. Look, I'd love to keep it, Kel, but it's probably a little bit pretty for me. I've got a special part in my gun cabinet for a H&K. So, this is probably way too boutiquey for my liking, and I will wreck this. But CZ Shadow 2 in orange. I haven't seen any of these pop up in WA, actually, by the way. So I know a few boys have got the Shadow 2s in the blues and the normal ones. But these are very good. How smoothly does it shoot? It shoots really, really smoothly, actually. The let off on the trigger is something nice. So, you watch this big flinch, ready? Very crisp, very smooth. Nice trigger squeeze. It's got a very good let off. So, now these are a very good pistol. So, for anyone who wants to get into handgun shooting or wants to go back into handgun shooting, if you've been out for a while, if you want to treat yourself, this is it. This is it. So, yeah, that's the H&K. H&K. I shouldn't read the comments and then do something else. My brain doesn't work. That is the CZ Shadow 2 in orange. Give us a ring. Like I said, not many left. And probably, with what's going on globally, they might not, smooth as a gravy sandwich, they might not be around for much longer. As in, supplies might be limited. I'm not saying anything or preempting what's going on in the world, but globally, there's probably not a lot of stuff going to be coming out of Europe for a little while. Last thing, so we'll go and do a little street view, because I want to see what's happening outside. I haven't seen myself. Got the old man working hard behind the counter, which is good. Da-da-ba. Look at that, we've got cars everywhere. Narrogion's a place to be. Look at that. So, we have got a bit of traffic. Coles is still empty. Oh, for those that are tuning in, my good friends at Sports Power, that's on the market. So if you know anyone that wants a sports shop, if you haven't, come down and check some numbers. Come and check some numbers. It'd be a good little business. There's also a news agency for sale in town at the moment, and a florist. So there's a few business owners that are... Sorry about that. Trying to reconnect. I walked too far away from the shop. So I was saying opportunity. We've got Sports Power for sale as a business. We've got a news agency for sale in the business, which is just down the street that way, and a news agents. The guys at Snack Shack are going good. The girls are doing nails, and the pub looks like it's cranking. There's cars everywhere. Poor old regional town in WA. We've got people stacked around everywhere, and I've just ignored about 5 people while I'm in the shop. We've just also got a shipment of Oricom 2As through. So if you're chasing some comms for the weekend, don't be shy. If you want to talk to your mates in the car, that's the go. Jump onto us for one of those. I think Freddie's doing a special on an Omnicron Oricom 2A special on the handhelds, the 2 waters. We've got tyre gauges as well, ready to go. And we've got a heap of chairs that have just come back through as well from our friends at Wild Track. So Hamlins, Nanups, Valleys, and my favourite, the Telfer, which does fold down too. I'm not going to do it because I might do it next week, but that Telfer folds down. I can't even find one. Where are they all? This is well rehearsed, eh? This is a well rehearsed show. I don't know where Nat's hidden me Telfers. Oh, there you go. Hang on. We need to send some fruitcake to... I don't know. Does fruitcake to Queensland, Jace? I think that might breach some quarantine rules, eh? I don't know. We'll have to work out something in May when I come over. So, look, that if you're in a director's chair, that's the Telfer right there. On the that one is the Telfer. Look at this. That's how big it is. So if you've got a bit of room that you want to save in your car, but you don't like these sorts of chairs that fold up circular, that is the Telfer. Folds up pretty flat. Or if you want to go crazy and save a heap of room, jump onto the Helinox, which is bloody nothingness. Anywho, hey Steve, how are you, big fella? Oh, hang on, I've just pressed the button. That's the wrong button. Anyway, hey, that is me for a Thursday before the long weekend in March. If you're down this way and you're going for a trip, swing in. We're here all day Saturday till, oh, Kyle, you missed the best bit. I just had your gun out. We're here all weekend, Saturday till 5 at least anyway. For emergencies, if you run out of bullets, give me a ring. We'll send some over. Long weekend. Hope everyone has fun, and we'll see you next week for some more action. Hopefully, we've got some good news. We've got a bit of stuff on next week as well. You might even see me in Perth on Tuesday doing some other stuff. So hopefully we'll see you then. Well, not see you, but we might have some cool stories to tell come next week instead of me just rambling around. Hello, look at that. Oh, Yep, there you go. Wicked. Anyway, guys, have fun. Have a great weekend. Have some fun with the family. Hopefully, go camping, go shooting, do whatever, and we will see you next week. Catch you guys. Bye.